Come on, guys. I've been raided like every day now trying to get supplies. You guys are doctors, right?
We're not raiding you.
You just walked into my base and took my stuff.
I'm pretty sure you've come and visited our camp multiple times, have you not?
Yeah, I've traded with you guys. And I'm trying to get coding together for you guys to trade for a tent from, one of the guys in charge.
Would you like to listen to, our reasoning first before accusing of stuff?
I mean, it's kind of intense to see a bunch of people up on top of my roof and going into my storage. You know,
right.
This is coming from my position, but sure, I'll hear it.
Can you, stay here for a moment? Or, wherever you feel safe, just in case anything happens?
Sure, yeah, I can stay.
Alright. Would you like to follow me? What's your name?
Name's Johnny.
Name? Johnny. Hope. Come follow me.
Hey.
Seems like you're fairly distressed, which I do apologize about, but once we get away from ear's view, that's not mine by the way, someone dumped that there.
That's one of my bags.
Alright, so long or short story, because they're both pretty much the same length.
Sorry, my ear's a little... Well, go ahead,
So
sorry.
basically I've been getting reports, and when I say reports I mean multiple reports, that people who are living in the Via, which the only action in the Via from what people have been telling me is this school and people building and blah blah blah. Now, I'd like if you be truthful with me, like I'm being truthful with you. Basically I'm being told that one, there's people coming into our camp, going into our medical supplies and stealing all of our codeine, which is a highly addictive painkiller. Two, people are coming down here, and when they are being asked now, when I'm looking around to see if there's any other, places here and, anything like that, I'm not really seeing any other camps like this one with walls around it, and apparently they're charging 10 codeine a pack to get into said camp, and the only camp we can find in Nevada is this one.
Well, somebody's obviously lying about that, because we just moved in here from the fucking south like 2 days ago. I just repaired all the walls here, and I barely even got a gate up in the front. And if you notice, there's not very many people around because most of my guys are out doing jobs. I've been up to your camp a couple times. I talked to, I don't remember his name, but he wears a green armband like you. He was usually walking around up there. I asked, Bastion?
With Bostonian like accent?
I believe it was very, like, American, like Boston.
England?
Not New England, but, I gave him a Mountain Dew once. I don't know if he remembers that or if he talked about that, but...
Give me a moment. Anyone on this comms right now know a gentleman by the name of Johnny? He claims that he may have given a green armband personnel a Mountain Dew. Noah, what interactions have you had with said man? Okay. No, that's fine. So, what was it about this gentleman that with the Mountain Dew?
I just made him a deal that I would trade him 12 coding that I've been trying to get. Also, we have a doctor here, by the way, too. 12 coding and a Winchester rifle for one military tent. And because our tent, we actually had another tent up here recently. Was hijacked, so
Wait,
we're...
So, let me get this right. You want a military tent, or you want to give us a military tent?
I want to trade for military tent, so I was gathering coding and gathering Winchester rounds for that kind of stuff. And we also have a doctor here as well. His name is Dr. Devin. I forget his last name because he came in yesterday. But that's basically what we got going on here.
Okay. Right.
So,
Military.
sorry, go ahead.
I mean, no. By all means, you want to go and check your camp? Because we haven't really touched anything.
Well, 1 second though.
Come.
I was just gonna tell you who I am and who my group is, so that might also clear things up a bit. My name's Johnny Iverson. I'm the communication guy here, diplomacy, stuff like that. We're the Green Runners, and we have a couple of us here, 3 of us leaders. We got myself, Mannix, and Bergen. Bergen grows medical marijuana, and we're trying to get that up to you guys too. But unfortunately, we haven't had time to get that stuff.
Negative, by the way. Sorry, I had people on my radio.
It's
I'm
all
listening.
good. And since we constantly get attacked on the circle, we've been having a hard time stockpiling anything. I did get information from one of my guys, Lynch. He saw some boys come up here with yellow armbands, and he assumes they're the ones who took our tents. And I don't know if they're part of any group or if they're affiliated with. But
Armbands and they're taking your tents?
yes,
The Alpha Company.
Alpha Company. God damn it.
Yeah, they're the ones who wear the yellow armbands, from what I've learnt today.
Yeah, I heard from a man named Valley today before you guys came in. I went out to chop some wood. That you guys were being attacked by some fellows up the road, and he left because he got shot at.
Okay. I'm just trying to clear the air, you see, since when someone hears like assumptions, when they hear like accusations, anything like that, then it becomes a war zone. What I like to do is make sure I go and talk to status report and shot, person in field, hay bale. I can see them. What's going on? Is he aiming gun? Lower your gun, he's probably thinking that you're about to shoot him. How many is there? 2? 1? Keep eyes.
Is that you guys? Is that you guys went up to the
Sorry.
base? Okay.
No.
What, did you type
Yeah,
something?
by all means,
Yeah, I
if
just
you want to
said-
check your tent, please do. I have no guilty conscience. Keep an eye on this guy whilst... What's he doing? Is he just stood there? He's clapping? What is he?
So, you guys just took the coding tablets, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure how many exactly I had because I didn't count them yet because I've just been scavenging. If you guys are willing to make that minus like the 2 from whatever the 10 I was supposed to bring to your
Okay.
guy.
That's fine. That's fair.
You guys stressed me out pretty bad today because I already got some creepy guys who were trying to take stuff from me earlier today, and I walk away for 3 seconds to build a door down there, and there's like people up here, and I'm like, oh shit, not again. You can see why I'm fucking jittery and shaking all this shit.
Look at me. Hey. Look at me. You ready?
Ready.
Drink this. Take a breather.
Appreciate it.
No need to stress out about small things, okay? We're not one of those that goes, hey, listen, you know, you still owe us 12 things. We're not unfair. We just, codeine is a very dangerous thing to get your hands on, and if in the hands of the wrong people, like I could have just walked in your camp like I did today with the door open, some drug addict could have took it and overdosed, and I wouldn't have known if that person had friends or not, and then therefore that's on my conscience there. I don't want people to die, and I'd like to avoid that by doing that, if that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah, that's understandable. But yeah, eventually when you guys come back here, we are trying to start a trade group here, and we're gonna use a courtyard down there as a little trading outpost. So if you guys are looking for coding and stuff like that, I'll be sure to check out people's hands, and then I'll be sure to march it up to Camp Hope. Is it right? You guys call it Camp Hope?
Yeah, people get mistaken for that. Camp Hope is Novi Sabor, and Camp Pisces is all the way over. You've visited it many times before, so I don't really have to like, yeah, no. If you bump into any sort of codeine, oxycodone, morphine, anything like that that isn't a part of your first aid kit, or you know that people can abuse it simply by it being in a tent like this, please, by all means, take it to our camp. It'd be a bit more safer there, even though it is chaos all the time up there.
It's up to you.
Let me see if Noah's on the. Is Noah in the comms? From Severograd side? Okay.
Yeah.
The one that you spoke to, by the way, will be here soon.
Oh.
Just give him a moment. He is running from Severograd.
What was his name again? Because I have a hard time remembering names sometimes, especially after today.
Noah McCain. Okay.
Okay, yes, I remember that now. Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times up at your
fine.
Pisces camp.
Everything's fine. Just keep an eye.
I've been up there mostly looking for like
Doesn't
building
seem
materials, like nails. He gave me nails one day, which I really appreciated, and traded wire the other day. It's a couple times been up there just looking for supplies to fix up the school, because I heard this used to be a nice sanctuary, because it was pretty much had walls already, and we came here to just fix it up and make it into a functioning piece of society, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean. A gentleman named Clyde, he suffered high autism. He used to run this place. It was a nice little thing he was doing for himself, but poor soul. I don't know where his little socks went, but hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. Hopefully he is.
Yeah, he may start a ruckus up. I'm not sure. He didn't seem like a very hostile teen. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people who suffer autism, who put their heart and soul into things, may start like get upset about it, which is understandable, unless you can share it, of course. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's just one guy, and I mean, I don't really want to see anyone upset around here. We've got too many problems around here in the first place.
Yeah. I heard this has been pretty abandoned for a couple of days, because we came up here when we were from the south with supplies to trade, and we stopped by all the places that we have heard in the past that were like good trade spots, and every one of them seemed to be raided or abandoned. And we've been in town for a couple of days. We originally started in that warehouse over there, but then it proved too difficult to do building in there, because the concrete's just too hard to put down foundations for walls. And so we moved into this place, since it was already, for the most part, finished. It seemed to be abandoned for days. We haven't seen people here at all. But we're basically going to build it back up and get some trade going. We're mostly food and weed and occasional things we scavenge is what we're going to be trading the most part. And I've heard from some of your guys in the past, I don't remember who, because I've run into some of your doctors here and there around the country, and we do want to get you guys some medical marijuana at some point.
Okay. I mean, by all means, I'm fine with medical marijuana. It does help people with certain conditions. Now, the only thing I can recommend on your side is, I don't know if the Vatos are going to come to you and offer the same thing they did, I guess I could say it is. Basically, they will come to your camp. They'll say, hey, listen, I want this amount of drugs at the end of this week. And if you don't, you know, we'll come in, raid your camp, and take everything we want, because, you know, they can do that. They have the numbers and they have the machinery to do such things. And
I've heard about them.
If you refuse,
I got a good security
yeah,
team.
They're fine. They are fair, but that medical marijuana, they will want a whole bag of that, just to give you an idea, just so you can get out of any sort of trouble yourself.
Okay, thanks for the information. I appreciate that. I'll definitely disclose that with my security team when they get their asses back here.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Come on.
Um.
Come on.
I think that's Noah.
You
Is
with
that Noah?
Yeah.
That's Noah.
Yeah.
Noah.
Johnny,
Noah.
Good to come up? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just go middle up watchtower and you can get through the ladders that way easier.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to talk to you, but we'll see. He's more the diplomat. I'm just a combat medic. God, it's like a house rave. Where did that guy who was dancing in the middle of the field go?
Go up the.
No, he just ran off. Don't know where he
Go up the watchtower.
he went. I think he was heading towards the military base.
It's cracking in there.
Oh, hello.
So what's the whole situation?
I'll give you a brief down like I did with Johnny, I think his name is. We've
Yeah,
had
it's Johnny.
multiple, reports about people down at Novaya
Rivet.
who are building a large.
yeah.
Is that you
where
again,
it's
Valley?
fortified,
Ten.
taking 10, well, they're asking 10 packs of codeine to get into the camp
Yeah, it's you,
area.
Valley.
And as you can
Da.
tell
Da.
from me, this is the only camp area, so I went and
I know.
confiscated any sort of codeine or oxycodone or anything like that. There was
Good.
this codeine, just for the simple fact that if people like me can access this as easy as it could be, then any sort of drug addicts can get their hands on it and probably overdose.
So let me
So you run
first,
this camp?
first let me tell you, it's usually not that easy to get in here. Unfortunately, we did have a couple break-ins during the night when some of our guys were out doing runs. Our security team is coming back as soon as they can get together, but usually we don't make it that easy for them to walk in
Hey,
and
buddy,
take
what's,
stuff.
what's your name?
It's Johnny. You've met me a couple times.
Well,
Right, Johnny?
Yeah, well, Johnny, I'd recommend you don't let your security team come back.
Oh,
Not yet.
they're not gonna. They're not. You guys are fine people. We've met you before. We're not gonna, do anything to you.
Yeah, well, look, Johnny, the thing about it is that your little price to come into your lovely camp, by the way, it is, this place right here has a lot of history with me.
What's the
So I
price?
understand
First
how
off,
nice it is.
I didn't hear anything about it. Like the
Apparently 10 packs of codeine in order to enter your
that is not our camp. That's
We've
not.
sorted that.
That's not what we're doing here.
camp. Then what's the deal with people coming in?
I don't know. That's the reports I was getting. I confronted him. He told me. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of people on the outside that do watch
true.
out for us. So I mean, if they report back to us about the
Are-
same story, then it's
Mhm.
suspicions, blah blah blah. I'm not
Nonetheless.
diplomatic. You know what I mean. I'm gonna throw myself in the grave.
Johnny,
What does your
I'm not a
background
doctor.
mean?
in fact, I lived in
Oh,
the
he's
same
different.
town that
Anything,
you lived in
just
for the
for friends.
past, well, for about 2.5 months. I
Anyone?
killed people here.
Yeah.
Most
My friends
folk
are
here
white, so I was
are
like,
ready to
oh.
do the same. I'm not
I
threatening
guess
you,
we're
Johnny.
friends now,
I just want to
brother.
let you know that our
Good
camp up
background,
there
brother,
is
and-
very fragile when it comes to medical supplies.
enough.
If people come and take medical supplies, especially codeine, the
Fucking
camp won't
spreadsheet.
last.
Hi,
We have a deal with many people, and if we lose those
Hey.
supplies,
Frankie.
Bye-bye, Camp Pisces.
I don't know. Frankie.
Frankie's good.
I heard because
Your
Frankie's good.
girlfriend's waiting below. I'm
Is
kidding.
that,
He's let you go.
Is that Mr. Noah McKinney?
I did
Mhm.
because the
Hey,
coding.
Vet comrade.
I talked to your friend there, Dr. Hope. I was
Big Frank is up here.
sorry,
I'm not sure.
my head's scattered.
That's
s-
me. Here.
We are
Come on,
gonna.
let's move over away
Oh,
from all
hi,
people
Frankie.
talking.
That sounds fair.
Now look, you seem like a good, decent folk just like us up there. I just want to let you know, all right, that everybody around is very including yourself. All right, and I don't want anybody to get hurt, because trust me, I don't want to have another fucking war. I've done too much of that shit in my life. I'm done with it. So, what I'm gonna suggest is, if you have people, it may not be you. You don't seem like the type of guy who would lie to me. But if you have people, or somebody around who's pretending to be you guys, or someone who lives in this town, anywhere, who's asking for 10 packs of codeine, an addictive painkiller that could kill people very easily, try to get them to stop, and report it to us. Because we gotta talk to these folk. Because
Ye-
when people get asked for 10 packs of codeine,
Goodbye.
they come straight up to Camp
Hey,
Hope,
you
or Camp Pisces,
know if you're
go
breaking
inside of
that
our tents, and take
I'm
the
with
stuff that we need to
Frankie
survive.
in the, group here.
Stuff that we need to keep the
Alright,
camp
alright.
running.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
ya.
Come on.
The problem that we're having is that if all of our stuff is
ADF?
taken, we're done.
Nails?
And when we come down here, we expect to have this sorted out. Now, I really don't want to keep coming down here with all these people, these poor guys who've been ripped from their lives today, to come and help us out. Because honestly, this town, this city, has seen more dead bodies than anywhere else in the fucking country.
Yes.
So I hope we can come to an agreement here.
Yeah, I like to keep things professional. I don't like to let things get out of hand because I don't have. I've fully introduced myself because I've talked to you a couple of times about your camp. I am with the Green Runners. It's my group. We have three. We're led by 3 people, not just one person. Myself, I'm Johnny. I'm in charge of diplomacy, trade, and communications. Mannix is head of security, and Bergen's head of farming and growing.
Well, would I have any ability to talk to these other 2? Because it seems that either it wouldn't make sense for your security man to be asking for something like this. Not that I'm pointing fingers, but it's clearly not just you who knows all about this. Someone else is asking, and it may still be with your Green Runner.
I can tell you, I don't think they're any of my guys, but we do have 2 new guys, and they're not allowed up on the rooftop because they're up to years for employees only, and they're still on trial, so it could be then. I could talk to them when they get back. I don't know where they're at the moment.
Trial.
That's
ironic.
Yeah. Fucking, we just got set up here. We're trying to set up a trade post here that's more established.
Yes, we talked before. I believe I gave you
the nails.
One of your men nails.
That was me.
Yes.
And then I came back to ask you about the tent, and that I was gonna trade you those codeine because we had found some. You wanted what, 12?
I got 2, but
I believe you wanted 12 and a Winchester.
Yeah, that deal is still up. You gave him the 12?
Yeah, sure.
all right. We found 2.
Nothing bad's happening.
Ah,
Don't worry.
Yes.
see.
So we need 10 more and so on.
All right. You know what? We'll take that part. I offered them a tent that we have, the old ones that we aren't using. Okay, good. Well, you can put your hand down, buddy. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize
we're
my
not-
hand
We're
was
not
still up.
holding you up, don't worry.
I forgot it was
I'm
up
not
there.
gonna shoot you, man. That's yeah. It's not. I really don't want to shoot you.
Where's your wife's grave? Because I thought it was in the fire.
Hey, Noah.
Right
Don't
there.
point at me.
Actually, sorry. What?
That tree?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll show
Hey,
you.
let me speak to you when you are done with this, huh?
Nonetheless,
Maybe, do you want me
Oh,
to upkeep that for them? You know?
please, I'll come here, man. I gotta show you this. I think our discussions about this is through. You understand the importance of codeine.
Yeah,
Both
I
establishments.
hear ya. I didn't even know that was such a huge situation in the community these days. I just knew you guys needed it,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
figured you guys needed it for medical reasons.
We need it for many reasons. Now,
Yeah, we're not trying to like share any sort of hostility. At the end of the day, if anyone overdoses, it's on me or my doctors, causes more stress, butterfly effect, blah blah blah. And then we have probably strokes because of the stress. Because I'm pretty old nowadays, so rather not.
See that tree there? The one you took some branches off?
Yeah.
I buried my wife right there on that tree, right underneath it.
Oh shit, I'm
2
sorry.
days ago. Yeah. That's my only request personally, as Noah. Her picture's right there, if you can see it on the log. Well, I guess you call it like the shaft of the tree, I don't know.
I don't know if my guys saw it when they were collecting wood. We'll definitely
That's
be
fine.
sure to restore that.
Like, just too fucking personal. Please, it's important. That's just from me. Now, I think our discussion here about the codeine is completely fine. You don't seem like a dumb enough person to be asking people for an addictive substance.
No, it's not even on what
No
we're
fault.
looking for at all. We're trying to get our trade unit set up. We're trying to get
Of course.
containers because last night we had another card tent, but we think the guys in the yellow armbands came and took them from us because one of my security guys came up and stopped it from happening on his shift. But like I said, I don't know where they're all at today. So it's been a stressful day since I'm the only one home doing the work.
I'm gonna head back to camp. I just heard that on
Well,
the
thank
radio.
goodness you're head of diplomacy.
That's
Hey,
on
head
the
back to
radio.
camp. We might need a
They need a doctor back at camp.
doctor.
I'll see you there.
Cool.
You need any medical help? Just tell me, okay?
Well, hey,
Sure. I'll let
Johnny,
you know.
I think we should all be fine here. And we'll direct people down here to this camp for trade if they're looking for it.
I appreciate it.
How's that sound?
No, do you-
Let's
you
wait
need
before you direct
to-
people here. Do you got a radio finger sticks? I can tell you. pardon me, when we're ready for that kind of stuff.
9.9
Yes.
'Cause-
AK
Yep.
999.
Well, we've been getting a couple people, traffic coming in, and we're not quite ready because we don't get the gates up. We don't have the booth set up, and we still need to get security measures in place with walls and doors and locks and so on.
Well, the frequency is 99.9 if you need anything.
All right, I'll be sure to contact you guys on the radio for that. Hi, I appreciate you guys coming in and talking and being so calm and friendly and collected because the last couple of people came through today. It's been rough. It's been a rough day.
I can understand that. Is this guy with the black armband yours?
It's a friend of mine. There.
Good to hear.
Oh, he's not with me and the other two. I was gonna ask. You were talking about codeine pills, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the issue with that? I mean, I have a few in my bag because I'm a doctor with my group.
Well, you should keep them. We need to keep the camp running in more ways than one.
We do also have a doctor here as well, and he's been collecting supplies himself. We have a little lab downstairs of all of his instruments. And he's setting up down there, so he said he's definitely can try and get in contact with you guys more often to work with medical supplies and see if he can help you guys out and help us out because we like to keep a doctor on hand here as well.
We could definitely make something between us. That wouldn't be a problem at all.
Yeah, I mean, me and my
Better
friends
not
were
be mad.
pretty. I'm kind of a subpar doctor, mediocre, I guess. I've patched up a few wounds. I know a bit about medicine because I was a veterinarian, but we're more so just like a couple friends trying to survive. We're not like a big setup group, but we got a base getting set up over there, just like between the three of us. So we're like right up the road from you guys. So you know,
Wait,
we're
are
good guys. We'll help you
you-
out if you need.
Is this Devin? Or are you Devin?
No, this is
I'm-
one of my
So what do you need?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Riley.
right.
Wanna...
Riley. Oh my god, too many people. I can't remember
No,
everyone's
right.
names.
What do you-
Ryler.
what do you
Sorry.
need?
It's a Ler-
Ryler?
Nah,
All right.
Ryler.
What's up?
I had dementia.
What?
Okay,
Why are you making
I'm
that?
old.
Hey, no. Hey, why'd you make that sound when I said my name? What's wrong with my name?
What? There's nothing wrong with your name. I'm getting stressed out because I had to remember
Stressed
so
out
many names.
because it's
at once.
Ryler and not Riley. I don't choose what my dad names me. Or my mom,
That's
rather. I meant my mom.
fine.
My dad
Are
didn't
you
name me.
sure?
Oh, 1 second.
How far from base are you guys?
Pretty far. What's going on?
I guess somebody said that we're selling like certain kind of drugs here, like codeine.
No, great. So what's going on?
I appreciate if we didn't have people back here. Thank you.
Are
I was
you
going to
okay?
go way back over there. Alright,
Yeah, the doctor stopped by because they're trying to get that for their camp to keep running because they need it for their stuff, and they thought we were like a bandit
Are you-
group or something
sorry to say.
or something like that.
I'm
Oh
gonna
shit,
have
they're
to look
fighting on
somewhere
the
else.
they're fighting on
I'll
top. What the
see
fuck?
to it that we figure stuff out like that, though. Something
Is
with
there
the name
people in
America,
our
guys,
camp?
American
Yeah,
science,
they have a
like
lot
that.
of guns,
Go
so I
on.
can't really stop them.
Camp.
Jesus. All right.
They didn't take anything though.
Yeah. Well, we're very far away, and I'm kind of swamped with infection.
They did toward me?
Did you shoot?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Hold on.
How long do we have to be?
Oh, people are getting stressed out. Way to go there, Frankie.
Yeah, I wonder why they get stressed out. Don't fucking
Way to go, Riley.
Where did I put those planks?
Yeah, Ryler.
there was some downstairs at the front of the...
That's where I put those then. Ah.
Is she okay? She just sprinted off.
Good.
Yeah.
It's because she got my name wrong.
Ready to speak, or are you still on radio?
1 second. Hey,
Oh shit.